a rectangular field is 5 times as long as it is wide, if the perimeter of the field is 420 yards, what are the field's dimensions? So first off, here's kind of a diagram of our field. I set the x length is to be the length of the field and y to be the width of the field. You can use pretty much any variables you want, but that's what I set. And so we have to use the question, the information it gives us, to form some equations to solve for x and y. So the first thing is that it's 5 times as long as it is wide. That means the length of the field is 5 times the width. And so I modeled that by x is equal to 5 times y. The length is equal to 5 times the width. And it says if the perimeter of the field is 420 yards. So that means if we think about perimeter, perimeter means the sum of all the side lengths. So in other words, x plus y plus x plus y. In other words, 2x plus 2y, that's the perimeter of the field. That has to be equal to 420. So here are our two equations that we have to work with. And we have it's a system of equations, and we can solve for x and y using these equations. So I use substitution here. What I'm going to do is I solve for x in the first equation. So I can plug that in for x in the second equation, like so. So replace x with 5y. So now I have an equation just with y, and now I can solve for y. So 2 times 5y, that's 10y, plus 2y is 12y. And I solve for y, divide both sides by 12, and I get y is equal to 35. So our width is 35 yards. And as for length, because we solved for y, we can plug that back into equation number 1. And so we see that our length is at 5 times 35, which is 175 yards. So those are our two answers. Our length is 175 yards. Our width is 35 yards.